So as you can tell from my other videos, I really like Valorant. It's a really addicting game and I love to pick it up every now and then, even while I'm not streaming it or recording me playing it. It's supposed to be a CSGO and Overwatch killer, but I'll give my thoughts on that later. This video really isn't a critical review on the game, but more of what I think about the game. I also want to point out that some of the clips I'm going to show in this video won't have anything to do with what I'm saying, but I just like how the clips looked and I wanted to use them in this video. There's also a thing you need to know about me before watching this. I'm not a big fan of the FPS genre. My types of game are Animal Crossing, League of Legends, and Smash Bros. I'm also not the best gamer out there either, nor the most competitive. I look at other competitive and esports plays, and I acknowledge that I can never be that good. Some example of these amazing people would be MKLeo in Smash, Faker in League, and Libero in Overwatch. Well, enough of this tangent, back to what I really want to say about the game. But first off, I'm going to say some of the more obvious stuff, like it's a pretty polished game, but there are some minor bugs. That's pretty obvious since this game isn't really fully released yet. The game is still pretty functional and perfectly fine. It's honestly pretty rare that you'd encounter anything much of a bug. Even with the one that I have personally, it's not really that game breaking. And I'm going to be completely honest here, the game really isn't for everyone. When people say it's like CSGO and Overwatch, I think of it more as a CSGO with abilities type of game. There's a lot of waiting yet to do and lots of slow movements in the game. Since noise and being still is important, mobility is really limited in combat 9 out of 10 times. Then again, I still like that. It's kind of weird since I don't really play games like CSGO or CSGO in general. Let's talk a bit about the abilities too. They all suit a certain playstyle for different people. For example, Silva plays a recon and tracking role, while Sage plays a healer role. For me, Sage suits me best. I really like the healing part of her, but also furthering limiting people's mobility with walls and slow orbs is pretty fun. You'll definitely find someone who suits you. And speaking of abilities, the agents. I really like the agents and their design, and Riot Games usually doesn't disappoint me with character design. The art on the game is also really appealing. The agents are distinct and different, and I hope they follow some of what they've learned in developing and making League. If and when they make new agents, they will be hyped based on how the agent will play, what abilities they will have, and of course the design as well. The only game mode out right now is Search and Destroy, and I really haven't gotten bored of it yet. Even with the 3 current maps available, they're still pretty fun to play on and they're really enjoyable. I've seen people and myself got into some really sick plays on the stage's distinct designs and features. Now, do I think of Valorant as a CSGO and Overwatch killer? As of now, no. However, I do see it surpassing them in the future. Once the game is fully released and people have invested way more time into the games, and new agents are released, there are going to be some super hype moments, like in other esports scenes, and I can't wait for that. All in all, I really like the game and I can't wait for its full release. It wasn't a game I expected to enjoy, but I still really do. I'm excited to see what new things will come for the game in the future. Overall, I'd give the game 8 David points out of 10. What's this number based on? I don't know, just thought the number was fitting. But before I end off this video, I just want to give a big thank you to those who watched this to the end. This is my first review and I plan on making more of these videos in the future. They're pretty fun to write and make because it gets me thinking critically about a game. I also don't plan on only making Valorant videos. I want to branch out into other games that I enjoy as well. I hope I get better at making these videos in general, and can't wait to take you guys on this journey with me. Now if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go play some more Valorant. I'll see you guys later.